What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Jump. Today, guys, I got wind of a very interesting story that Iyanla Vanzant is quitting Fix My Life. Now, of course, Fix My Life is a show that in many ways shows the calamity and, unfortunately, some of the dysfunction that are in the African American communities. Okay, and obviously we have some people out there that live great lives and are doing some great things. But in this respect, you know, what gets views is negative stuff. Let's just be honest, okay? And Iyanla deals with a lot of people who have a lot of serious issues. There are men that don't like black women anymore. That's that episode. I've seen that one. You got guys who have like 40 kids and one person, and pastors cheating on their wives. It's just amazing the stories that, number one, our community is willing to come out there and talk about and make a fool out of themselves in front of the world, and that she'll talk about. Now, obviously, she's had some controversial things that I definitely don't agree with, but there was a clip the other day that George Macon sent me where she was talking to this guy or this lady about how she was abusing her son, and that she didn't train her son to be the man that he's supposed to be, and she admitted it, but yet she's still abusing it. And what has happened is Iyanla has figured out that now she's done. Okay? And she says it in this way. Take music! I'm a teacher. That's what I am. I'm an educator. I just happen to be spiritual technician. A spiritual technician. I teach about spiritual technology. And that's what I've always done. That's what I want to do. But I want to do it in a more intimate way. I want to do it where people come to me because they want to learn, not because they don't have a date on Saturday. And I want to do it where people aren't scrutinizing my hair and my nails, she said in a recent interview. Tape music again. One thing that 8 years of Fix My Life has taught me is how mean and nasty and unkind people can be. I don't want that energy in my life anymore. I don't want people calling me names and talking about me. I'm just very sensitive to energy. I don't deserve it and I don't want it. So now if you want a piece of me, you've got to come to me and pay for it. And see, you can say whatever you want to say about Iyanla, okay? And again, we're not dealing with her or her personal life or her thought processes. That is the ad hominem argument. We're dealing with what she's talking about, right? And see, on the major scale is when she's talking about people. Well, who is she talking about? Because white people are not talking about her. What she's saying is, I'm tired of dealing with black people. And this is the reason why I'm tired of this show. You can't pay me enough because I'm tired of blacks. And let me even get deeper than that. The people that I'm trying to help are the ones who are the most against me. And we just got to deal with this for what it is, okay? And I know a lot of you brothers and sisters watching my channel. For that, I am very thankful to you. And you know what I love about black people? We have such a giving heart, the men and the women. Like African American people, and I know this is a serious episode. You brothers and sisters are some of the most giving people that I know, especially amongst black men. But you know what? So many of us understand to a certain degree that life is short and that a lot of help that we are going to try to give to people in our community, it's not going to be appreciated. Okay? And for those people who are, less fortunate, who might need some development or time, we know that a lot of the help that we're trying to give is going to fall on deaf ears. And it's not to say that I don't have all the questions or all the answers or anything like this. Everybody needs help. But this also explains why we have, and you guys are going to hate me for this, why we have so many black men and black women who, when they make it from urban areas, they move out of the black community and then they don't come back. All right? Because they're tired. You know what? For all of you brothers and sisters out there who have made it in life and you move someplace else and you're living your life and you're staying far away, you love the black community from afar, I understand. And let me just say this. I get it too. Everybody is not gonna have or be crazy enough like me to always want to give my all to certain causes. I've done that, on the continent. I've done that in my community. I'm doing it here with other content creators. I do a lot of trying to develop other people in the business and stuff for free. Everybody's not gonna be me. There are people out there who are tired of just not being appreciated, because you know what happens in the black community? Not all the time, because some of you brothers and sisters have a lot of sense. But the point that she makes, that when she's trying to put a position, then you have unintelligent people who are roasting her about her hair, who are roasting her about her makeup. Now, don't get me wrong, I can do that on the celebrity junk and it's all fun and games or whatever when I'm responding to stupid stories. But in a serious setting, like, what she does is trying to help people. You might not like it or not, but she's trying to help people. What does the fact that she has makeup on that you don't like, or hair on that you don't like, are you talking about what she looks like? What does that have to do with her position? And don't get me wrong, Iyanla is a person that's not likable. Okay, she says a lot of stuff that I just completely disagree with. But at what point do I say, well, because I don't like what you said, in all seriousness, like, I'm gonna go troll you and comment on you and say you're ugly, in all seriousness, this is not just joking or whatever, okay? And then when the people that you're trying to help don't appreciate you, why do you stay? Then here's what happens. Then when you move on with your life, you're not dealing with the black community anymore, the African American community, and you move on. And some of you brothers from Africa, some of you brothers from Black Britain, it's very similar, because your family might not be roasting you, but they may be asking you for money or whatever. You get away from them, you're doing well. Now all of a sudden you're a sellout, you don't come back and check on us, you too good for us now. And the situation is that nobody wants to be unappreciated for what they bring to the table. And Iyanla is just one of those people. Nobody wants to be like, well, I'm trying to help this person, I'm giving them my all, and then these people are talking about me. I'm getting trolled and roasted on my Instagram. People are emailing me how ugly I am. Like, nobody wants to deal with that. Okay? They just don't. And that's what's going on here. And this is what's also going on in the black community too, to certain degrees. Okay? This is what's going on. And then when you lose people like this, and then they go to the white community, you lose people like this, they go away from the community where other groups appreciate them, and then you have an issue. See, the situation is this: if you don't appreciate black talent, African American intellect, African American skill sets, then other people are going to appreciate these people. That's why a lot of our people who are in the engineering sciences or in the STEM or in the medicine, it's not uncommon that they leave and then they get married to somebody who's not even black. Then there's a problem. The problem is the unappreciation of their talent. And Iyanla is done with black people. Okay? That's what she's trying to say. She doesn't want to come out and say it, but let's just be honest. She's talking about the black community. And again, we have to be conscious enough when we're having serious discussions that what we're gonna do is, if we have serious positions, I'm gonna respond in kind to the argument. That's why I have my celebrity junks in which I'm roasting people, because if they're being stupid, I'm gonna be stupid, right? But if there's a position that I don't agree with, I'm gonna address that position. I'm not dealing with what they look like. I don't care about what they look like. I don't care that you're fat or that you're selling it up or that you're weaving it up. I'm not even gonna talk about that. Well, you know, like if you say, well, I vote for Biden because, oh, you over there just selling it up. Like, why would I? That's stupid. And we have a lot of, you know, anti-intellectualism in the black community. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. I got it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Check out the first company at the top. Check out the Patreon, guys. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.